My name's Mike from TB Equipment in Bangor, Maine.
My name's Lamar Hester with Trimble.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so basically what I want to do is basically take a little bit of time to show you the earthwork system on the Hyundai 220 machine. And so quickly, just the display that you see right here in front of you, they're set up as a split screen display. You can see that the top screen is basically showing the aspect of basically looking straight out into the buckets from a cross-sectional perspective. And then the bottom screen is looking at the machine from the side, in a profile perspective. And if you see the green line and the gray surface underneath that green line, that's basically the surface that we're trying to achieve, and that's what we're trying to cut grade to. So you can look down here at basically towards the bottom of the screen. You can see that it's displaying what your cut and fill is. That's dynamic and shows you that at all times. So as you move the bucket, move the boom, move the stick, those numbers will change accordingly. So if you want to right now, go ahead and actually pull up on the boom. You can see now that number is changing dynamically to show you what your cut is. Also, when you curl your bucket, so it's providing the operator guidance information to what the cut and fill is at all times. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to run the machine from an automatic standpoint. And what I mean by that is that the machine, instead of you actually controlling the boom, the bucket, and the stick, what you're going to do is you're only going to control the stick. So this switch that you see down here, there is a lever on the front of this switch.
Okay.
And that's not a momentary switch. You're going to actually hold the lever in. And so while you hold the lever in, you're going to be engaging the automatics. And then you're going to pull back on the stick simultaneously to actually control the actual stick coming in. So what I want you to do, though, at first is let's take the bucket on out. And then basically watch this information here. We're going to kind of get the bucket kind of a little bit above grade, but we're going to get it much closer than that. There is a limitation or range of how close you have to get it to grade before you can actually engage the auto. That's close enough, so we can adjust that. But so what we want you to do now is basically you're pretty much on grade now, but you're gonna need to pull that stick in. So we're gonna have you pull the lever. You see it says it's in autos now, and then you're gonna leave this alone, but then you're gonna pull the stick back. Oh, you're hitting some ledge rock right there. We got a little bit of rock right here. So once you get it to where you're going to actually end your pull and you're going to curl and get it out of the hole, then you would release the lever. You don't hold that in the whole time. So you can just push that back out and just dump it and push that. Curl back, go around, rotate around, back, rotate this way. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and uncurl your bucket. So basically take it to more like a raking position. Take it on out now. That's good right there. And then basically what I want you to do is hit the autos and basically start your pull.
So even on an unlevel surface, it does all the work for you.
So even you're talking about on an unlevel surface, like tilted right this way?
Well, I mean, because the way this looks, when it was out, as it comes closer, it's getting further and further into the ground.
Correct.
Okay.
So basically, all it's doing is it's out there, it's coming in, and it's basically maintaining the elevation, but it's got to basically be pushing the bottom of the bucket or the front of the bucket down.
Right here, is that where you're...
That's telling you what your cut and fill is right there, and right
Okay.
now it's right below it's telling you got to fill a tenth, but basically, so now you can just pull the switch. And if you saw it came up just a little bit,
Yep.
actually engaged.
There's that ledge again.
Yeah. All right. So that's it.
That's pretty clever.
So we're not basically replacing the operator. What we're doing is just making that good operator that much more efficient and faster. That's what we're doing.
Sweet.
All right. Go ahead and let's just swing back around. So, hi.
Say who you are.
My name's Mike from TB Equipment in Bangor, Maine.
My name's Lamar Hester with Trimble.
Thanks, guys.